Hey, Dave. I saw Mookie Betts doing some work over here at second as well as in the outfield. Is it still possible that we could see him playing at second once he's activated?
It is possible. Sunday, I'm expecting him to be active. I don't see it on Sunday. I see him in right field on Sunday. Albert's going to be playing first, and then Muncy will be at second base that day on Sunday. So my expectation is on Sunday he'll be in right field.
And then I saw that with Corey Seager, you shared an update with him that we could likely see him activated this weekend. Is that still a timeline for him?
That is still a timeline. What day sort of depends on the training staff, but I do see him activated this weekend.
And he would be at full speed, correct?
Correct.
And with David Price, what do you expect to see from him today?
Just to continue to fill up the zone, work efficiently, put balls in play, and just attack. So he's a pro. Our bullpen is in a good spot as far as availability, and just put us in a position to win a game.
Thanks, Dave.
Next questions from Dave Assay. Go ahead, Dave.
Dave, do you think Price's stuff has ticked up as the season has gone along?
I do. I think, I think number one is the command has continued to get better, missing a year, then going through spring training. So I think as the season has played out, getting on a consistent program, the command has been considerably better. And as far as the stuff, I mean, we've seen some 94s, 95s with the fastball when he's needed it. So I do believe that it's ticked up as well, yeah.
Has he exceeded your expectations in the short sample size of being in your rotation?
You know, I don't want to say he did. Obviously, with last year, he was expected to be in the rotation, and then it just kind of worked out differently. And so in spring training, with where we were at and his openness to take the baseball out of the pen and do a role he wasn't used to, and then to now get back into that starter role and that mindset, I wouldn't say it's above what I expected. I mean, this guy's a pro and has performed year in and year out.
Is there a reason why A.J. Pollock is moving around better than he has the last couple of years?
I think a couple years ago, he was a little bigger than I think that the bulk sort of was detrimental. And Brandon McDaniel, the training staff, they've done a great job. AJ himself on, understanding what weight he needs to be at, maintaining his body. Yeah, I mean, defensively, he looks great. Running around the base is great. And the way he's controlling the zone now, just all around, really good ball player.
Has it gotten better as this season has gone along as far as the way he's getting jumps in the outfield? I mean, you've put him in center a couple of times. Has that improved as the course of the season has gone on?
It has. And I just feel good about him in center because it's sort of that mindset of just like riding a bike, because he came up as a center fielder. And now you layer in on how his body's moving. In left field, he's just way more comfortable with the angles. And so the efficiency lines to the baseball way better than they have been in the last couple of years.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, Dave, who are you planning on starting Sunday?
That is Julio.
You're not giving him extra day, you're just staying on the rotation?
Yeah, he'll probably get an extra one the next time after that.
All right, thank you.
You got it.
Next question is from Fabian. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, with Cody back in center, is that sort of just me an everyday thing at this point, or do you still have to sort of monitor that hamstring with him?
I would say we'll continue to manage it. I think we're out of the woods. I expect him to play center today, Friday, and Saturday. He'll be down on Sunday, and then we'll kind of see where we're at on Tuesday.
And then with Price, I know you sort of mentioned that how much you like him in the bullpen, but I mean, how much of your hesitancy to put him in the rotation earlier on the year when you had some injuries was that dealing with the fact that he didn't pitch last year?
There was numerous factors. I think that getting him comfortable in the pen. And I think that at that point in time, he was, he had a couple rough ones earlier trying to transition, but after that in the pen, he got locked in, and the value of him pitching 3 or 4 times a week, we felt was great. To then have being piggyback or the little bit of length. So that was kind of the thought process with where we were at then. And then right now with what we were left with as far as injuries and things like that, it was pretty much a no-brainer to put him in the rotation, and he's performed.
Last one's from Mike Giovanni. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, just wondering if you might have caught any games on the television from the East Coast this morning.
I might have, Mike. Thanks for asking.
See anything interesting?
See anything interesting? I just love to watch baseball, Mike. So yeah, I saw some good pitching, some timely hitting, and I just love to watch baseball. But thanks for asking. It's awesome.
Thanks, Dave.
Not biting, Mike.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.